You've started off this season with a couple of friendlies at McDermott and one away in Arbroath. Other teams around you have had European games and League Cup games and things. Do you feel you're ready at this point of the season to not have had your first competitive game going right into the league, different from everybody else?
Well, if you watch the Preston game, Aberdeen game, and the Fleetwood game, you know it was highly competitive. So I have no issues about that. I think standard was really good as well. We had to play at standard to compete with them. So for me, ready, probably even more so. I think I managed to use players, get them enough minutes, and they're under the belts, and they're all looking fit and strong.
And looking at the trip up to Dingwall on Saturday, never an easy place to go in the first place, just with the logistics of things. But they've got a new manager in place. They've got something to show. You've got the double cup win under your belt and things from there. It's going to be a cracking game on Saturday.
Hope so. I hope so. I do hope so. I think with the supporters, I think obviously allowing the fans back in, I think we want to sort of put on a spectacle. First and foremost, we need to go out there and try and get a positive result and start the season well. We're fully prepared, fully ready to go. And my players obviously got something to prove. They've got big games ahead, so they need to be in the team. So they have something to prove and fight for.
And again, obviously, away from home, not at St Johnstone, home at McDermott Park. When are you going to be able to show off the fans? Is that going to be the first game of the league game, show off these new cups that you've got to all of the fans?
I think obviously we managed to do it after the Fleetwood game to the season ticket holders. I think obviously we try and do something different. Again, COVID will dictate that. So it's not something we've forgot about. I don't really want to do anything now. The games this season, I think that's it done. As far as cups and games, I think it would be more of an event outside game time. So for me, I don't really, that's it forgotten about. We've not got to concentrate on looking forward rather than looking behind us.
How have you found things since the Scottish Cup final, and do you feel ready for this league after such a short period of time?
Yeah, it was probably actually the longest time that we've had off, just in terms of not having to be in the group stages. So we got an extra couple of weeks off in the summer, and boys have come back and looking very sharp, looking well in the pre-season games that we've played, and we just can't wait for the games to get underway tomorrow.
And heading up the road to Ross County is never an easy journey to take. Slight advantage being in Perth, obviously, as you head up there, but not an easy one to start off with.
No, there's doesn't matter who you get. There's never an easy game to start off the league campaign. Every game's difficult, but it's one that, as I say, we're looking forward to. We're well prepared for it. As I say, training's been good and the boys are looking sharp. So head up the road and be fully focused on the game, and with the aim of taking 3 points and getting off to a flyer in the season.
And after the league, obviously got Europe to look forward to. Is this something that's high up on your agenda from there?
Yeah, of course. Obviously we need to get tomorrow out of the way. The sole focus has been geared towards obviously Ross County. Once that game's out the road, and hopefully with a positive result, we can start to look forward to the European game.
And again, any sort of thoughts yourself of appearing in Europe? Is this the first time you've been involved yourself?
No, I played in the Trevana game. Was it Trevana? Sparta? I played in that game. So obviously that was my first sort of appearances in Europe. So hoping that it's a more positive sort of outcome this time.